Welcome to another story made by Oracle One. Trophy Kid. Eli Turner had been a star athlete for as long as he could remember. From the moment he first clutched a basketball in his small hands, people whispered that he was destined for greatness. He was the golden boy of Maplewood High, the one everyone expected to lead the team to state championships year after year. And for a while, he loved it. The cheers, the adrenaline, the feeling of being the best, it was intoxicating. But now, halfway through his senior year, Eli no longer wanted to be a star. He was tired of the pressure, the suffocating expectations, the constant spotlight. People didn't see him anymore, they only saw what he could do on the court. If he missed a shot, the gasp from the crowd felt like a personal judgment. If he scored, the expectation skyrocketed. How could he be even better next time? The thing is, Eli wasn't sure he even cared anymore. The change in his attitude started subtlety. A missed pass here, a clumsy dribble there. Then it became more obvious, forced misses, slow reactions, drives that lost their spark. His teammates noticed, of course. Coach Peterson wasn't thrilled but chalked it up to senior slump or stress from college applications. Parents whispered about burnout. Eli smiled inwardly. He didn't need them to know. Because deep down, he was trying something new. Freedom. It all began one chilly October afternoon under a sky heavy with gray clouds. Maplewood High's gym was packed for the homecoming game. The stands buzzed with excitement, the bright fluorescent lights casting long shadows across the glossy hardwood floor. Coach Peterson clapped his hands, a sharp bark cutting through the noise. "All right, Turner, you're starting tonight. Give us everything you got." Eli nodded, but inside he was miles away. The whistle blew and the game began. Eli moved, but deliberately slower. When a pass came to him, he fumbled the catch. He took a shot from the three-point line, not a hint of force behind it, and watched the ball bounce harmlessly off the rim. The crowd did not cheer. At halftime, his stats were dismal. 0 points, a couple of turnovers. His teammates shot confused looks his way, whispers echoing in his ears like a slow drip of water. But Eli felt something he hadn't felt in years. Relief. It was exhausting, pretending to be perfect all the time. Losing on purpose wasn't the act of a quitter for him. It was the first step in reclaiming himself. That evening, Eli sat alone in the quiet locker room, the hum of the empty gym echoing around him. He let the silence sink in, trying to breathe past the knot of anxiety that tightened around his chest. That's when he noticed the man leaning against the doorway. Tall, dressed in a sleek black jacket, a baseball cap shadowing most of his features. He carried a leather-bound notebook and watched Eli intently. At first, Eli thought it was a parent or coach, but no one knew this man. "Eli Turner," the stranger said, voice calm but deliberate. "You've got potential. Tremendous potential." Eli stiffened. "Who are you?" "Scout. Look, I don't work for colleges or recruiters, at least not in the usual way. I'm here because I see you slipping through the cracks. But I'm wondering, do you want to keep slipping? Or do you want to redefine what winning means?" Eli's jaw tightened. He wanted to tell this stranger to leave. Instead, he just stared, uncertain. "Why are you here? You don't even know me." "Not really." The scout smiled, the hint of something unreadable in his eyes. "Sometimes we all get tired of being trophies for others to show off. I'm not here to make you play their game. I'm here to offer you a choice." Eli's mind raced. A choice? What choice could there be beyond the endless cycle of expectations? The next weeks went by with the scout appearing here and there, at practices, in the stands during games, sometimes just waiting outside the school gates. His presence was unsettling, like a shadow that wouldn't leave. Eli's losing streak continued, but now it was like he was playing a different game altogether, disconnected from the pressure, untethered from the crowd's roar. "I want to be free," Eli whispered to himself one night, staring at his cracked ceiling. But freedom, this newfound concept, wasn't as simple as not caring anymore. The scout's words echoed in his mind, redefine what winning means. But how? Between school and basketball, Eli's grades were slipping. His parents noticed, his coach worried. The team was frustrated. They depended on Eli to carry them, to rally them. One afternoon after practice, Eli was sitting on the bleachers when Coach Peterson approached. "Son, whatever's going on, you need to talk to me. You're more than a player, Eli. But the team, they need you. Are you struggling? What's happening?" Eli looked at his coach, an older man with graying hair and tired eyes, but with a heart that had always believed in him. "I don't want to be this anymore," Eli confessed quietly. "The star, the trophy everyone shows off. I'm tired of living for everyone else's dreams. It's like I'm trapped." Coach nodded slowly. "I get that. You know, sometimes the brightest stars feel the most pressure to keep shining. But maybe chasing freedom means finding your own path, not just walking the one laid out for you." Eli wanted to believe that, but the scout's mysterious words kept gnawing at him. It was during a rainy Saturday game that everything changed. The gym was packed, the air thick with anticipation. Eli stood on the court, heart pounding, not from excitement, but from dread. The scout was in the stands, silhouette indistinct but unmistakable. Eli's eyes found his. For the first time, Eli considered the choice the man had offered him all along. Drawing a deep breath, Eli pushed back the fatigue, the apathy. He moved with purpose, not to win for the crowd, not to meet impossible standards, but for himself. He played with reckless joy, twisting and turning, his body energized in a way it hadn't been in months. He scored, yes, but it felt different, like an expression, not a performance. The crowd erupted, but Eli barely noticed. He was somewhere else, free inside his own skin, as if he had finally stepped off an endless treadmill. After the game, the scout approached again, this time with a genuine smile. "You found it," he said. Eli frowned. "What? Freedom. It's not about losing or winning. It's about playing the game on your terms. Why are you doing this? What do you want?" The scout's eyes held a solemn light. "To remind you, and maybe a few others, that we're more than trophies. That sometimes, the only way to win is to redefine the game itself. But remember, freedom has a price. It's not always easy." Eli looked away. "What kind of price?" The man stepped closer and pulled back his cap to reveal an ID clipped to his belt. Independent athletic development. "Sometimes, freedom means walking away from opportunities. Colleges might stop calling. Sponsors might fade. You might lose the life everyone wants for you. But if you're willing to pay that price, you get to be you." Eli swallowed hard. This was bigger than basketball. It was life. In the months that followed, Eli kept playing, but he no longer cared about the trophies or glory. He focused on the love of the game, the friendships that mattered, and his own happiness. The mysterious scout faded into the background, his mission complete. And Eli? He learned that freedom was not about escaping expectations but embracing the courage to be himself, no matter the cost. For more stories, like and subscribe.